Hello, and welcome to the Creative Mindset Podcast. My name is Isolde Trachtenberg, and I am thrilled to welcome you. This show is about vision and tactics. We will discover practical techniques to develop your vision of your creativity. We'll also discuss techniques to find the mental and emotional space, as well as the inspiration to create. And then we'll explore what it takes to spread the word about your creation so you can live your best and most creative life. Today I want to talk about your introductory promo materials. We're going to start with something basic. We're going to start with your business card. So here's the thing about business cards. Nowadays they're digital just as often as they're paper. And what's more interesting, many people will take your card and will Evernote it, right? They'll do the optical character recognition, the OCR, and they will put it into their Evernote, and there it sits. The big thing is that you want to have something memorable about your card, and you want everything to be legible, easy to use. Now, the components of my business card. I have my picture on my card. Why? Because it's a way for them to remember who I am. Now, if you are an artist, you might want to have a miniature of one of your paintings or a symbol that represents you or your logo. If you have something like that in design or whether, if you're a writer, you might want to have a book. If you don't want to have your picture. Personally, I think your picture on the card is probably one of the most important things because it personalizes you to the person. We tend to recognize faces and we tend to remember them, particularly if the face is smiling. So be sure if you put your picture on your card that you're smiling. Next, your name. Absolutely, positively, obviously has to be there. And then a title, short and sweet. Who are you and what do you do? And best if you can look at it from the perspective of the benefit you provide to the people you work with. So it might not be just Isolde Trachtenberg, public speaker. It might be Isolde Trachtenberg and then teaching you to communicate effectively. Something like that. Something that tells the person what you do, but more importantly, what you would do for them. Then your address. Many people nowadays use P.O. boxes. You may not want to put your entire address, especially since we're living in a global village and you might just want city and state in the USA or province, country if you're working in the international arena, something like that. Your phone number is super important. People still use phones, especially since most of us have our phone number as our cell phone or mobile phone. In that case, we can put it in and people can text us. Your social media, absolutely positively. If you have one name, and by the way, in social media, if you can find one name that works for you across the platforms, that's great. You can find me as Isolde T every single place except Facebook. So Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, here at Anchor, most places you're going to find me as Isolde T. And Facebook, it's not, because I didn't jump on it fast enough. I didn't realize I could do it. And so forever and ever, amen, I won't be Isolde T on Facebook. And my website is also isoldet.com. So I keep it super consistent, super simple for people to find me across all the platforms. So list those out in your business card. And if you have all of them as one, you can say, for example, Isolde T at LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. That makes sense? I hope so. And then if you have some sort of a tagline that represents who you are and what you do, not in the title, but rather the tagline that will tell people, haha, this is how I will make your life better, whatever that is. This is how I will solve your problem, whatever that is. Do that. And then somewhere on there, and if you can do it on the back, so much the better, a QR code. Now, to QR code or not to QR code. I know for a while they lost favor, but I think they are actually tremendous. And what I have is multiple business cards. So I have one for my team building through singing workshop. and the QR code will take you directly to that workshop page on my main website. The business card that reflects my Own Your Talk public speaking workshops, that one has a QR code just for that. So I don't do a general QR code. I do something that is specifically designed to help you find me from that card and the specific place I want you to go. Hope that helps. I'll talk to you next time.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you being here. Please subscribe to the podcast if you're new, and please tell your friends about the community we're building here. Today's episode was produced by Isolde Trachtenberg and is copyright Isolde Trachtenberg 2019. Today's music was from Kevin MacLeod, Laser Groove, and Ave Marimba, brought to you by Creative Commons License 3.0. As always, please remember this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Past performance does not guarantee future results, although we can always hope. Until next time, I send you all of my love.